Hey guys, we're reviewing the Vogel's TVM5705, and as the first number of the model would suggest, the 5, it's a part of the Vogel's Elite range. The last 2 digits is 05 mean that it's a fixed bracket as opposed to a tilt or full motion. I've tested lots of low profile brackets and none of them are perfect. The low profile brackets from brands like Samsung, they attach to the wall behind the VESA mounting points, so they often don't suit metal or wood studs. I also reviewed the no gap brackets from brands like One For All, but they're really difficult to install and probably won't give you the best results. I like the predecessor of the Vogels, the TVM5605, because it was really simple to install. It was also easy to mount and remove thanks to that auto click lock mechanism. Our criticism was that there's a small number of TVs with the VESA holes that are lower down on the TV and they just can't be clipped onto the wall plate. Customers that had doubts could go to Vogel's, their website, vogels.com, and use a flat screen fitter, but that's kind of fiddly and not ideal. Now Vogel's believe that the TVM5705 will finally be the answer to all low-profile TV installs. In a previous video titled Vogel's Drill Right app, I showed off a great tool that allows you to see what your installed TV would look like once it's on the wall. You see it through the phone, of course. It'll show you also where you should mount the wall plate. The accessories are always high quality, so you can buy a Vogel's and save yourself a trip to the hardware store. Most of the complaints that I receive about TV brackets are from people mounting their TVs to the wrong surface, so Vogel's warn against this, of course. You have the instructions. We've got a pre-production sample of this Vogel's, and I compared it to the mass-produced one, and they're almost identical. I noticed that there are some cable management clips on the TV strip, which is nice. We then attach the TV strips to the testing board, but the testing board has bolts in the back, so we need some spaces. As a result, you won't see that super slimline finish. It won't be the advertised 1.3 centimeters from the wall. I want to attach the wall plate. You should mount each side to a stud or solid brick, but for entertainment purposes, I'm just going to fix it to the plaster using hollow wall anchors. The plaster will break, guaranteed, but at what weight? Knowing the plaster will break, I mount the wall plate as close to the ground as possible. When I mount a TV, I do the measuring from the ground to the bottom VESA hole. I mark the holes with a pencil and I attach the hollow wall anchors into just plaster. When I pick up the board, I notice the hooks are loose. These attach to the wall plate. From there, you can carefully push the TV flat up against the wall. Likewise, to attach the mount, you angle it towards the wall until you hear a clip. I know the bracket's fine, but let's see how much weight we can put on that 10mm plaster. So the board's 15 kilos, and that would be the equivalent of a 55-inch. We go straight to 45 kilos, which would be the same as an 85-inch TV. I'm not hearing any creak sounds yet. The 5705 naturally has a little bit of forward tilt. We go to 75 kilos, which is beyond most 100-inch TVs. I hear the plaster strain, but it's holding up. If the TV is close to the wall, it's generating less leverage, so the plaster supports more weight. Let's put all 95 kilos on the plaster. And the wall is officially christened. So my thoughts, this certainly is the best low profile bracket that I've tested. It's easy to mount and remove. I didn't always like the Vogel's Drill Right app, but now it's great. You get the best accessories. Details like cable management are nice. But there are a few caveats. It's easy to remove the TV, so it's not suitable for public spaces. The hooking arms now allow you to mount to any TV, but what about removing the TV? I didn't test it, but I'll be interested to know the answer. Finally, in a perfect world, I'd like an extra wide wall plate with holes all the way along. Nevertheless, this is the best low profile bracket that I've tested. And importantly, thank you guys for tuning in. Feel free to leave any comments below.